Turning 16 was supposed to be fun. Salish wasn't expecting anything huge, just her close circle, some decorations, and a relaxed evening. The living room was glowing with fairy lights. Music was playing softly and everyone was laughing. Her presents were stacked neatly on a little table, wrapped in pink, purple, and gold paper, except one. It sat in the corner, wrapped in old newspaper, sealed with thin twine. No ribbon, no card, no handwriting. It looked completely out of place among the shiny gifts. Who brought that one? Salish frowned. Her friends shook their heads. Not mine. Nope. Maybe your dad? Her dad shrugged. I didn't put that there. A small shiver ran through her, but she laughed it off. Someone was probably messing with her. When it was time to open presents, she reached the newspaper-wrapped gift last. The room fell strangely silent as she untied the string. Inside was a teddy bear, old, worn, dusty. Its fur was a faded beige, patched in places. One button eye was black, the other cloudy white, cracked perfectly down the middle like an old marble. Something about it felt wrong, like it didn't belong to anyone living. Everyone laughed awkwardly. A teddy bear? For your 16th? Looks vintage? Salish forced a smile and held it up. Well, thanks to whoever gave it. But the air felt colder, as if the bear didn't like being joked about. The party ended. The guests left. The house fell quiet. Salish placed the teddy on her shelf, unsure what to do with it. Something about its mismatched eyes made her uncomfortable, but she shrugged it off, turned off her lights, and went to bed. At 2:14 a.m., she woke up. Her eyes darted around the room, trying to figure out why she felt so watched. Her gaze froze. The teddy wasn't on the shelf. It was sitting on her desk, facing her. She sat up slowly. Her throat tightened. She hadn't moved it. She knew she hadn't. Okay, she whispered to herself. Maybe I put it there earlier and forgot. I was tired, but the explanation didn't feel right. Not even close. She forced herself back to sleep. At 3:03 a.m., she woke again. This time, the bear was only inches from her face, sitting on her bedside table, staring. The cloudy eye looked like it was drifting upward, as if trying to move on its own. She shoved the bear into her closet and slammed the door. Then she dragged a heavy chair in front of it. Her heart wouldn't stop racing. At 3:33 a.m., she heard it. Scratch, 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 coming from the closet. Then, a whisper. Soft, childlike, wrong. Salish, let me out. The scratching turned into banging. The chair shook. The door rattled. Salish clutched her blanket to her chest, too terrified to move. After a minute, the noise stopped. Silence. Deep. Thick. She didn't sleep for the rest of the night. At sunrise, she finally built the courage to open the closet. The teddy sat in the exact spot she had thrown it, except its stitched mouth was different. Wider, pulled upward into a twisted smile. Someone or something had added 2 more stitches during the night. She grabbed a cardboard box, shoved the teddy inside, and sealed it with tape. She rushed outside and dumped the box into the garbage bin. She didn't care how silly she looked. She just wanted it gone. But when she got back to her room, she froze. Sitting on her bed was the teddy, holding a small folded note. Her breathing hitched as she opened it. Happy birthday, Salish. Thank you for letting me out. You're my friend now. The handwriting wasn't human, jagged, uneven, like claw marks dragged across paper. She dropped the note, trembling. This wasn't a prank. This thing wasn't normal. Desperate for answers, Salish brought the bear to her neighbor, Mrs. Winslow, an elderly woman who collected antiques and old toys. When Mrs. Winslow saw the bear, her face drained of color. Where did you get this? It was a birthday gift. No. The old woman whispered. This bear is cursed. Salish swallowed hard. What do you mean? Mrs. Winslow hesitated. Then she told the story. 25 years ago, this teddy belonged to a little girl named Eleanor. She loved it more than anything. But Eleanor was lonely, neglected. She talked to the teddy like it was alive. Okay, lots of kids do that. Mrs. Winslow shook her head. One night, Eleanor disappeared. Her parents found the teddy sitting on her bed, smiling. And from that day on, every family who took the bear in suffered. Salish's stomach twisted. Suffered how? Accidents, disappearances, nightmares, and always the same thing. The bear moves. It scratches. It whispers. Salish stepped back. So what does it want? Mrs. Winslow looked her dead in the eyes. A permanent one? It wants a friend. That night, Salish locked her room door, shoved a dresser in front of it. She didn't care if it seemed stupid, and stuffed the teddy into a drawer. She wasn't taking risks. At midnight, the lights flickered. The air grew ice cold. The entire house began to creak, as if something heavy was walking across the floorboards. Then, something slammed into her bedroom door. Salish jolted up in bed. Thud, 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 soft. Then a voice, sing-song, echoing from behind the door. Salish. Open the door. Let me in. The lights went out. The doorknob turned slowly. I got you a gift. Metal scraped. The dresser began sliding across the floor. Something outside was pushing it. Salish grabbed her phone and turned on the flash. Shadows stretched unnaturally long across the floor, as if something tall, much taller than a teddy, was casting them. The drawer where she had hidden the bear started shaking violently, and then it burst open. The teddy wasn't inside. Something else was. A small, crumpled piece of paper. Hands trembling, Salish picked it up. It read, "You can't hide me. Friends stay together." Salish backed into the corner as the door finally flung open. Cold air rushed in. Standing in the doorway was the teddy, but bigger, much bigger. Its shadow wasn't that of a stuffed animal. It was tall, towering, almost human-like. The cloudy eye gleamed. Its stitched smile stretched all the way to its ears. It walked toward her, not waddling like a toy, but stepping like something alive. "Stay with me?" it rasped. Salish shook her head violently. "No, you're not real. You're not supposed to be real." The teddy's head twitched rapidly. Its arms extended unnaturally. "Eleanor left me," it whispered. "Everyone leaves me. But not you, Salish. Not my birthday girl." It lunged. Salish grabbed her bedside lamp and smashed it over the teddy's head. Sparks flew. The bear staggered back, shrieking in a piercing metallic voice. She ran down the hall, into the kitchen. The teddy's footsteps thudded behind her, soft but fast. She grabbed a box of matches with shaking hands. "Stay away," she screamed. But the teddy only tilted its head. "Friends don't hurt friends." She lit a match. The flame flickered. For the first time, the bear stepped back. Salish threw the match onto the teddy. It ignited instantly, fur bursting into flames like dry paper. The bear shrieked, twisting, contorting, screaming in a voice that didn't belong to a toy. It collapsed, burning, until it was nothing but blackened stuffing and melted buttons. Morning arrived. Police came. Firefighters inspected the smoke damage. They found the melted remains of the teddy. Everyone told her the same thing. It was just an old toy. Maybe it caught fire from a wire. But Salish knew the truth. She swept the ashes into a box and took them deep into the woods, burying them under a dead oak tree. She thought it was over. Until the next day, when she returned to her room, sitting neatly on her desk, was a brand new teddy. Clean, perfect, with one black eye and one cloudy white marble eye, and a note tied around its neck. "Happy 16th, Salish. I forgive you. Now we can start again." The bear's stitched mouth curled upward. And this time,